It looks like Twitter never ever rests and never ceases to amaze me. One minute you're the hero and then the next minute you're suddenly the villain. And Sonic Fox is under the telescope right now, like he is under the magnifying glass. People are out for his neck, but why? Why are they after Sonic Fox all of a sudden? Well, SkullGirls added Sonic Fox into the game and he's in the training mode. So his furry persona, I think they're called fursonas, basically this thing that you're used to seeing, the thing that he wears on his head, I don't know what that is, a dog or something, that is now in SkullGirls, and people are not happy about it. Now there's two things happening here, one that I agree with and one that I don't. Now I don't particularly like Sonic Fox as a person, but as a player there's no denying that he is one of the greatest of all time. That's just undisputed facts. But as a human being, maybe not the best of people, and I think people are getting those two things confused here, and it's important to stick on topic because if you don't, you start to look silly. So apparently Sonic Fox has been blocking people. I don't blame him completely because he's been getting harassed for being included into SkullGirls, but people have been attacking him on like not making placements in tournaments. They're calling him a bad player. They're saying that the only reason he gets to the end of tournaments or wins them is because he plays games that nobody else plays. I don't agree with that. I do think Sonic Fox is a great player. I've watched him play Tekken against Lil Margin, so I do think that Sonic Fox is good at fighting games, not just video games, at fighting games. As you can see here, this person doesn't think that Sonic Fox engages in with real competition. Now for me, although you can say what you want about Mortal Kombat, there's hundreds of fighting games out there. There's very few that make it to EVO, and yeah, fair enough, Mortal Kombat was left off the EVO lineup. However, it is there most of the time. Injustice is there if it's not there, and the other games that Sonic Fox plays are also there, like Dragon Ball Z. Saying stuff like, didn't he spam projectiles as Alien in MK10 and win a tourney? I don't really understand that, because if that's what the game requires of you and that's what you need to do in the game to win, then I don't see the problem there. Also, if he's using top tier characters like Cell before they're nerfed, they're smart. It makes him a smart player as well as a good player. Now this person's saying that his skill is suspect and that they're gonna die on that hill. Well, this guy's gonna die on that hill because that's nonsense. And then there's the other side of it. See, Sonic Fox identifies as non-binary, I think. The problem that people have with Sonic Fox is that he throws him being gay, or I should say, is it the? I'm not sure what the pronoun is. They throw it in the people's faces. So some people have the perception that Sonic Fox throws his homosexuality in people's faces. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's what it seems like. People are not happy that Sonic Fox is in SkullGirls because they find Sonic Fox to be a rotten human being. And I don't know if you guys can read all of this, but there's a lot of Sonic Fox bashing going on right now. If you want, you can pause the video and have a read over that. There's a lot of information there, but there's other screenshots to show you guys as well. As you can see, people are not happy with this inclusion at all. And people start putting up posts, and now this behavior is in response to how Sonic Fox acts. Sonic Fox is very pompous, very arrogant. He throws their sexuality in people's faces constantly, changing their variation to something like I'm gay, being obnoxious on their stream constantly. Like, it's become a lot for people. Sonic Fox has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and there's just a lot of people here that do not rate Sonic Fox's life at all. They don't rate Sonic Fox's tournament wins, they don't rate anything. But then, you know, you also have people that, you know, people are going to respect the things that Sonic Fox has done. I'm not going to take anything away from what they've done in the fighting game scene, because you can't. It's not really fair to do that. Although I don't like him as a person, but I'm not going to conflate the two things. This person here is saying that Sonic Fox has won 92 major tournament wins across 7 different games, and those are just the ones that they could find data on. Now I don't know if that's true. I don't know where they got this information from. I don't know if that can even be corroborated. I wouldn't be surprised though. Every time I see Sonic Fox, they're winning something, and a lot of the community are quite pissed off now because they're being banned on forums for expressing the fact that they don't want Sonic Fox in the game. Now what you have to understand is that Sonic Fox isn't the greatest person, or at least he doesn't portray himself in that way. I don't know him personally, so let me not say that. Let me retract that. I don't know Sonic Fox personally. He might be doing this on stream to upset people, but Sonic Fox doesn't have the respect of the people that watches them. This person's saying here that they hate him. Even a website, One Angry Gamer, has actually come out, and if you can see there, it says degeneracy comes in all shapes and forms, and one such form of it is the addition of furry icon Sonic Fox being added to Reverge Labs SkullGirls SkullGirls as an official NPC in the background of training levels. So that's where Sonic Fox has been added. You can see here, he's in the background of the stage. He's teaching you how to play the game. I guess implying that, you know, Sonic Fox is the best at this game. I don't know what Sonic Fox's history is on this. I think this is where they came from originally. And as you can see here, you can pause the video and read over this. Nobody seems to be happy about this inclusion. Literally nobody. Now, one of the big things here that people are disliking about this whole situation is that apparently SkullGirls have been censored in that they weren't showing any more panties in the game, I read. I'm not too sure. Apparently when the girls would fight, their skirts would fly up and there'd be like panty shots or boob shots. I'm not too sure the ins and outs because I don't play SkullGirls, but from what I've been told by people in the community, there's been censoring in the game. And now it feels like there's pandering because they've put Sonic Fox in the game, because Sonic Fox is a very outspoken member of the LGBT community and people don't like him. And it feels like they're trying to force something down our throats, and we've spoken about that a lot on this channel. Everything feels forced, and so people are tuning out. As you can see here, this person's not very happy. I bought all this game all the way back when it originally came out, but now I want a refund because Sonic Fox and everyone who associates with him, if not, I'll just remove this game from the library. It sucks anyway. A rollback netcode is the only redeeming feature. So this is not the only, I've only screenshot a few messages here. This isn't the only messages that are going out there. There are streams and streams of threads attacking Sonic Fox. And this is the end of an article that is on One Angry Game, and it says there are a number of cuckolds, enablers, and centrists, I don't know what centrists are, running to defend Reverge and Sonic Fox, but normal people are tired of degeneracy taking over their favorite hobbies. Gamers have had enough and they're doing something about it. Now, gamers have had enough. You've seen this with The Last of Us Part 2, now you're seeing it with SkullGirls. Mortal Kombat got a lot of backlash when it was coming out. It's not good to force things on people. You shouldn't alienate your established fan base. Those are the people you should be pandering to, and you can add in people of all different races, colours, sexual preferences, genders. No one's saying that, but when things are forced, or when you know somebody is a figure that brings some sort of negativity to things, I don't know if it's a great idea to add them into your game. Now, I thought that this was an echo chamber thing, this was a vocal minority, but I went onto Twitter and the post is absolutely huge. I was surprised at the amount of retweets that some posts were getting. I was surprised at how wide this had been spread. My friends that don't play fighting games brought this to my attention, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Now, me personally, I respect Sonic Fox as a fighting game player. You can't take anything away from Sonic Fox's achievements. He has achieved a lot, but at the same time, Sonic Fox doesn't do himself any favors in the public eye. Now, you can promote that you are proud to be gay, you're proud to be a gay black man, that's fine and that's all well and good, but the way he goes about it is almost obnoxious. It almost feels like, because we live in a day and age where there's a lot of pandering, that he can get away with saying certain things, and I don't think it's really fair or the right way to go about that. But the other thing that I've noticed is that when people are misgendering Sonic Fox, because aesthetically he does look like a man, you know, he was born a man, but he wants to identify as, I think it's not a woman, I think it's just Eva, I'm not too sure, I haven't actually read into it. Sonic Fox also needs to remember, and the community needs to remember, that these sort of things take a bit of adjusting. Like you just heard in this video, I don't mind calling people Bob, Larry, Stacy, whatever you want to be called, that's fine by me. If you want to identify as anything, that's cool, you know, as long as you're not hurting anyone, no one really cares. But at the same time, you have to understand that if I see someone that has the frame and the look of a male or a female, my mind is automatically programmed to say he or she. People are still getting used to it, and I think people need to be more understanding of that. There's no hate when someone says he to him, it's just a natural and common thing to say. The main reason I brought that up is because there's a whole other argument that has started because of this argument about gender pronouns and what's the right thing to say and the wrong thing to say, and people are sort of blown out of proportion, so I wanted to give my perspective on that. But I think that maybe everyone needs to chill a little bit on this. Like, I don't play SkullGirls, I also don't particularly like the kind of person that Sonic Fox is, just because he tries to throw things in people's faces and he's quite arrogant about stuff. But at the same time, I also recognize that this might be a persona. He might be putting this all on for the camera. It's really hard to tell. But guys, what do you think? I'm actually curious to know what you guys think. This situation is blown up on Twitter, by the way. I just got a hold of this story. There's way more to this. There's a lot of insults being thrown around. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't want to post on here because, much like you guys, I'm not against the LGBT community. You know, I don't want to paint them in a bad light. There are some people that need to hold their horses and calm down. No one hates you, but there are some people that are genuinely attacked, and there are gay people and trans people around the world that are marginalized for no reason other than how they look or what they decide to call themselves. I'm totally against the violence of anyone, but at the same time, I understand, you know, if someone's a douchebag and they're throwing their sexuality in your face, I understand why the community would stand against them. It isn't so much that it's a gay thing, it's the pandering, I think, that bothers people. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I know this is a bit of a dicey subject. Like I said, I sit in the camp of I'm not a big fan of how Sonic Fox promotes the LGBT community, but he is an amazing fighting game player and I'm not taking that away from him as much as I don't like him. Anyways guys, thank you so much for all the views and all the new subscribers. It means a lot and I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.
油断したな。戻るぞ。